very good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. This is Dan Chris from the African Renaissance Television here in London. And it is Rise and Shine. Again, a special focus on Nigeria today. Uh, yeah, this is what we do. We do this best. This is what we do. As you know, when you have a lot on your plate, you hear. But a lot is coming up. A lot is coming up. As you know, this is a platform that is built on production. I want to say that, yeah. It's a platform built on production. It's a platform built where we make movies. That's what we do at SRTV. We make movies. We've not been able to realize most of the potential of what we prepared. We have our accommodation. If you are in Abuja, in Asaba, or Lagos, and you are looking for a place to crash out, even in London, give us a call. We have accommodation, a cheap one and a luxury one for you to rest while you do your things. That is one of those things we do. So yeah, you see, we make movies, and the movies are across. We make movies in Asaba, Abuja. We made one in Abuja already. We have Abuja Babe. It's coming up. You guys saw some of the advert. And we have not been able to do anyone in Lagos, really, but especially the one I did in those days. And London is on the line of Real Project movie production. So that is one of those things we do here on this platform. And I want to announce the birth of something special today. And it is called the SRTV Film Academy. I'm going to play a lot with it today on this show. And I'll be telling you what the Academy is all about and what we'll be doing with it. Now, the Film Academy is an empowerment platform for those who want to become filmmakers. And sometimes it's good, anything you do, be satisfied. So when you go through the training, then you talk from the point that you say, I know what I'm doing because I studied it. This is what they say. This is what my lecturer say. I always say to myself, oh, I remember what Soso Percy said to me. I remember what my secondary school teacher said to me. Sometimes my secondary teacher will say, I reason why I cannot tell. I'm remembering. Those are things that stick with the child. So when you go to study certain things, you learn. Especially in the industry where you need to learn to have. And the beauty of filmmaking today is I'm not teaching you only filmmaking. We don't teach you only filmmaking. We teach you how to use the audio visual materials that you become a content creator. In fact, I prefer the course on documentary. We have a special course dedicated for making documentaries, and that is something I want everybody to take a look at. Like I said, I'll be playing a lot with that on the platform today. But let me just quickly share the let me share the website with you guys because it's something to open a show with this morning. Uh, it is called the platform is www.srtvfilm.academy. And this is an academy that is situated here in London, right here in this big office. This is a very big place where I am here. I'm broadcasting from one corner. And all things are there. So all the information are right there inside that academy. And this academy is being extended. The way we design it is the world is now a global place. So SRTV Academy is able to facilitate so many things in Nigeria as well. Like Asaba is well equipped. I've been fighting them to try and kick off something there. But okay, they are not that degree, so it's kind of difficult for them to actually see the vision. But I'm coming. And what I'm saying is that there will be that possibility of, if you are a politician and you want to empower people in your constituency, a proper empowerment that will make them useful for themselves and tomorrow and the society, come to SR Film Academy. We will be able to pick 100 of them, train them, and make them useful. We're not just going to train them to come back to you. They're going to come back and they're going to become useful to themselves. Because with our training, they can become a little bit of those are covers events. They can have their own YouTube channel. They are cashing out these days on YouTube and Facebook and even on TikTok. That's where they're making money now. And you do that if you don't have understanding of the use of the camera. I know you use the phone, but yet, man, when I teach you, when you come to the academy, what you gather from there will be enough for you to actually make content. That you don't need to come out, you just make content and put it out there, and you'll be creative in the use of things. So those are some of the things the SRTV Film Academy will be teaching. It's quite a lot, but those of them that will come to the UK for the degree program, you have the opportunity to come to UK and study. And if you do any of our preliminary courses in Nigeria, it prepares you as well. I'm talking in Nigeria around the world. Anywhere in the world, this academy is there for you. If you go through there, then it prepares you more. For instance, if you do about 6 months program with us in Nigeria, we know that you are prepared. We can get you into the UK Academy where we do 2 years degree program. I know it's Nigeria that they do 4 years. They are abusing people 4 years of degree program. I don't know anywhere in the world where the degree program is 4 years. In the UK, it's 3 years. Anyway, so we'll be taking a look at that on this show today, what the SRT Academy is all about. I will not be able to do all as it's supposed to be, but that's something I really want to launch. And I am rightfully excited. I was thinking I'm going to unfold it today. It's almost ready. It's the next edition of SRTV magazine. It's ready. It's kicking. It's there in your face. What are you doing? I can't wait to unfold it. I don't want to even show it. I don't want to share it. I want to show it in full. On Saturday, I'll be here to run through the content of that magazine. It's going to be the detailed content. I'll be doing that myself. I've never come out to talk about that magazine before, but I'll be doing that myself this time. I mean, to run through the content of the magazine and what the magazine aims to achieve. Don't forget, this is a monthly publication we do, which is a kind of a way of documenting our TV shows. Let me put it that way. TV shows are something you just make and people just watch it and go. But sometimes I convert it into print in a very creative manner. That's what we do here at SRTV. And that's SRTV magazine. You need to see this edition. We have a lot. I think it's a special focus on Delta State. Maybe we just because we're just opening in Delta State. So we're opening with this special edition in Delta State. The next edition is going to be Lagos State. I can't wait to work on Lagos. And what this job does is it gives us that opportunity to do so many things and take a tour of the country and expose Nigeria to you properly. You know, when you take a copy of SRTV magazine, you will see what is going on in the state, what the people are thinking, what kind of activities you can even see in that state. And I think it's a good eye-opener. But like I said, this edition is a special focus on Delta State. The next edition will be a special focus on Lagos State. Sometimes it will just be on the ministry. We might just do a special focus on the education sector. But through the eyes of the governor, or through the eyes of the boss, or through the eyes of a civil servant, we take a journey and we expose what is going on in the state, or we expose what is going on in that sector. That is always the headline, and it's always on a theme like that. That's how the magazine works. Like I said, this edition is on the activities of what is going on in Delta State. Of course, you see a lot as has happened in Delta State. Good, bad, ugly, they are all in there. But I think the magazine is more about highlighting the good works and the progress we are making as a people. Sometimes I'm here, I talk a lot, but when I go back, I still speak as a Nigerian because this book will outlive us. And we want people anywhere they pick it up in the world to take a look at us and be comfortable to say, okay, I want to deal with these people. We are not the only negative people in the world. So why would we show all the dirty things always? So that is some of the things we do at SRTV magazine. So yeah, we do that. And you know, I am here hungry, I'm hungry. You know what I'm worried about? Sometimes I'm just thinking, hey guys, what is going on with Nigeria? What is going on with our people? The productivity, the vision I have for this platform is I'm hungry. Like I said, we have accommodation all around. You see us broadcasting from Asaba, Lagos, and Abuja on a good day. It's difficult to maintain, to get the vision, but that's the vision. You saw it on this platform. But let me tell you one thing for that thing. It's the Nigerian Week, which is taking place in London. All right? The Nigerian Week is here, and it's here to stay. It's something, this is now the third edition. And I know it's been a long journey. Let me just share this with you. It's been a very long journey working on a project like this, the Nigerian Week. It's a long journey. But the beauty of it is that it gives us an opportunity to expose Nigeria to the rest of the world every year in a different way. And like I said, I'm not a competition with anybody. But I came up with a unique brand, and I call it the Nigerian Week. And what I do is completely different from what every other activities we do in London. And that's what makes me different. Like I said, if I move from Nigeria to the African Week, but I still think Nigeria needs a lot of help. Let's try and give Nigeria the benefit of that. Let's buff off Nigeria before we move. And in the course of doing this, I made it an entertainment and a business activities. And one of the things that have really shined in what we do here is our recognition awards. Because sometimes you ask yourself, who is Nigeria? Who are we? We're great people, man. Whether we like it or not, we've gone through a lot. We've been through a lot, but we're still coping. We are doing well. For a nation of this size, the giant of Africa, still surviving democracy. You say, yes, it is true that our democracy is not right. We are not doing the right thing. But we are there. We are trying. We're speaking of the grammar, the federal, I see them at the federal, the House of Assembly, and I said, oh, the House of Reps. I said, oh, they're doing well. They are trying. I see them in Senate. That's why the fact that they're sharing too much money, and they don't even sometimes don't know what they're doing. That's the fact. Some of our people don't know what they're doing. They don't, and we should not stop electing village fools into these places. Some of them are village fools. I'm sorry, guys. You know what I'm saying. If you know you're not right to be there, then don't go there. It's not a forum for mediocres. It's not even, we can keep being angry with one another. But anyway, in bottom line is Nigeria. We are trying to make the best of what we have, and I think we should. Let me say something about this country called Nigeria. I was trying to tell Nigeria how great we are. We are the giant of Africa. We're the biggest black nation on earth. When you see a black man, the first thing that comes to your mind is Nigeria. Because we're the biggest black nation on earth. The rest are our brothers. They are our younger brothers. We should be carrying them along. Like I said, I believe in one vision, one United States for Africa. They have the black world. And when we come together, we'll be able to make an impact. Not because we want to fight the rest of the world, but because we want to have a voice. How come that in the United Nations, we black people don't have a voice? We don't. We don't. Oh, Russia have a vote. America have a vote. Britain have a vote as small as they are. France have a vote. China have a vote. Where are you, black world? Nothing. We don't have a vote. Nigeria can never have a vote. We are too tiny for them. They will just take us. Even China, India is still struggling to have a vote. They are nuclear power now. But you know what to do? India has been able to make a place for themselves. They made a name for themselves. They have their nuclear power. You don't try them anyhow, man. It comes to a point when you come to discuss with India now, you shake hands with them and tell them, don't do that thing again. Oh no, you're not going to tell the Indian Prime Minister or Indian President you're going to go and beat him up before doing something. He's going to tell you, hey, stay on your own. Stay on your own. One, India have the economic power, they have the technology now, and they can defend themselves. The same thing can happen to us in Africa. In one tweet, in one decision, if we all choose to come together. And that leadership will come from this brand called Nigeria. Nigeria, I'm ashamed. You know, I'm going to say this, and you guys maybe forgive me. Maybe history will tell me differently. But I'm looking at the great names, the great people that made impact in Africa. None is from Nigeria. The Kwame Nkrumah we're talking about is not in Nigeria. Kwame helped Nigeria. Thomas Sankara is not Nigerian. Gaddafi is not Nigerian. I mean, these are people that have made impact in the struggle of trying to make Africa what it should be. I've never seen one great move by one Nigerian leader trying to unite Africa. And they said you are the big brother. A time will come, we will discuss that. But that's not what we're discussing today. Today we're looking at the brand Nigeria. We want to take a look at what the brand offers us as a people, what is unique about us as a people, how special we are. And then in our recognition award, we recognize one another. But I didn't give you an award to go and sleep. I give you an award to go and make an impact. There's something we have done well. And so when I try to talk to Nigerians, I always bring it in. I always bring religion in. Because if anything we have done right or we have done well, if we are experts in anything, we are experts in calling God. So when I talk to when I discuss the brand Nigeria, I discuss God. Because I don't think there's anything I can say to you that will make sense. Before I talk to any Nigerian, oh, in Jesus' name. By the grace of God. Yeah. You either shout Allah, you say Jesus. Say. Good or bad. History will judge you, but I am not here to discuss that. So what I now do is use what you have to correct you. And I ask you, do you live in the image of the God you talk about? I want to be Jesus. Jesus, yes, Jesus. Are you like Jesus? Are you even trying to be like Jesus? How can you be Jesus if you go back and steal your own wealth? Something given to you, you are stealing it. Is that the way Jesus lived? Those of you following Prophet Muhammad, is that the way Prophet Muhammad behaved? Stealing money? Where are you guys coming from? Is this the Nigeria of our dream? That's what I talked about yesterday. That can be the Nigeria of the dream. The Nigeria of the dream is a Nigeria where we all can prosper and we can create that foundation that today for our children. And one of the way I think it can be done is have a bigger market. Not that we don't have enough, so we are at advantage now. I know you guys know when I come on this platform and I say to people, hey, don't even think of touching the brand Nigeria. You know why? Because Nigeria is the best thing that must have happened to Africa right now. The British didn't know when they were amalgamating us, but it's good. Forget about them. Forget about the name Nigeria. We are now together as a people, the biggest black nation on earth. That's how you should see the Nigeria. I don't know whether you want to change the name, but it's the biggest black nation on earth. That's enough. So, meaning we can then come together and begin to form a force and have a voice in the international community. We have a voice, and I always say to people, this morning, I turn on to my YouTube. And unfortunately, I don't know why YouTube led me to that page. And we find that within America, they fight themselves. Black people would prefer those with light skin. If you are a girl, Nollywood, you guys know what I'm saying. The girls with light skin are the best. So we spend money now actually turning our skin to become white. Mary is coming, and this one is not good because I'm talking about them now. When women today, the ones that have light skin are the ones that are going to likely become the babes, the one everybody wants. And I'm wondering, why? No, it's not. And the debate was on, and it was really successful because they believe that if you have the light skin, the white people use that during the slavery. They will say, oh, put the light skin inside, you have the house Negro and the field Negro. If you are the house Negro, are those one with light skin. Anyway, in any case, but anyway, we know today that most of us, they've written a lot of books in America among themselves, among the Black Americans and the African Americans. Let's put it right word for them. That if you are light skinned, you are likely to be guys will go for you. I don't know about you guys, so I want to ask this question. Mary is here now. Mary will help me. Mary, can you change your background before I add you to the program? You are still on Nigeria Week. Let's have a typical newspaper review this morning. All right. So what I want to do is this. I'd like to bounce on Mary to ask what her experience is. If she like light skinned guys or she like the dark skinned guy, I don't know whether I'm going to ask the kind of brand I like myself, and I will talk about my own sincerely. You understand? Mary, are you there? So I can add you quickly because I need you to help me out here. The nice girl, this girl, she's coming straight into war. Mary, welcome to the war. Good morning.
Good morning, Chris.
Who changed our background now? I said, put up with this. Don't worry, Mary. They don't want Mary to talk. All right. To those of you watching me, the question is, what kind of woman do you like? If you're a guy like me, do you prefer the light-skinned girls or you prefer the dark-skinned girl? Be sincere with yourself. Do you prefer light-skinned girls or you prefer the dark-skinned girls? In the media world, if you are not light-skinned, you're likely to be put in front of the camera. We call them Oyibo. Nigeria said, we say, I'm an Oyibo. That is the skin. They're very colorful. Somebody is operating this system, not me. And that person, will leave me alone first. Okay. And so that thing kind of impressed me this morning because I heard this beautiful debate of people written a lot of books about the people, how those with light skin have more opportunity than people with dark skin. And I know this is evident in Brazil. In Brazil, you see there are different races. Let's put Brazil. You have people like Ronaldinho, their skin is lighter. They're not white. And then they said the dark skin guys don't have the same opportunity like those guys. You guys know in Brazil. I'll come to you guys another day. All right. But the question is, let's bring this home. Let's personalize it. I really want those of us watching this show today to play with this. What kind of girl do you like? Is it the light skin girl? Or what kind of guy do you like? Is it the light skin guy? What is it? Do they attract you immediately? That's something we need to talk about. For me, because I'm local, I I like a girl who is very, very natural. I don't know about the light skin, so I couldn't be going for light skin because I like when your hair is when you have a braid hair. All this sorry, this women now they will not forgive me this morning. I know maybe now I go take good example. Maybe they don't want me to use you, so that's why the system is not is setting you free. Let's bring Mary back quickly. So yes,
So
Mary. Uh, uh-uh. When I bring that, I change, you change. Leave me with me. Let me do some mathematics on the platform. All right, Mary. So the question is, I was asking a wonderful question, Mary, this morning, and it's a hard one. You know, I was asking, do we? Because it's something I know. Do you prefer light skin guy or you prefer the dark skin one, or what kind of guy do you prefer? Good
very
morning.
good.
Let me say good morning to you.
I think this question got me though.
Okay, don't worry. I know it's too early. It's too early. But the truth is, I'm a very local man, you know. When the truth, the thing that attracts me in a woman is when I can see her so natural. You understand? The hair is as it is, but me too. Everything is intact. You understand? Maybe I'm the kind of old man that will go and take a virgin in the village. You know, if I want to get married, you know, because they can be innocent. You understand? But when you have this with her hair, when I don't fry the hair, everything don't. When I don't change the hair to India. Oh, sometimes I find it difficult to understand it. But I like it. Sometimes it's not as if it's ugly. But if I would choose a wife, I choose the one that is natural. I choose the woman with a more positive face. When she smiles, something I call positive face. That's the kind of woman. The color of the
No,
skin,
that the woman made her hair doesn't mean she's not natural.
I
You need to
agree.
understand.
But maybe what I'm
That the
saying is,
woman made her hair does not mean that the woman is not natural. Or
I agree. I agree.
you
But that's a debate.
good. It's not about being natural. That's why when you're talking about color, a preferred color, I don't really think it has to do with the color though. But if you say I must pick one, like maybe in a situation where I say you must choose, I think I'll just go for the dark skin. I think I prefer it because I'm
Really.
not really that type that I love something shouty. No. Even
Okay.
for myself, I don't really like the shouty kind of color. I
All right.
think the
I
dark
want to
skin.
get some other people because written in America, statistics have shown that the black skin people, even in the media, let's talk about Nigerian media. If a girl have light skin, she's going to be in front of the camera. You understand? Most of our presenters, you see, it's on rare occasion, you see the dark skin one doing well. In fact, it took Mercy Johnson to break the yoke. It took Genevieve to break the yoke. If not, the system, even Hollywood, we prefer those girls with a light skin. When they call out Oyibo, it be like Oyibo come art film. You understand? Even the guys. But now it's different though, because I think people now begin to see that there's
The thing is
more
that
women.
they have spoiled light skin. If you see a natural light skin, definitely
Yes,
you love it. But
yes.
for people that have been using different kinds of creams and their own light skin is not natural, to me
Yes.
it looks repetitive. Whenever I see a light skin that is not a natural one, I really do not like it. Because if you see
In
someone
fact, I
no,
hear you, Mary. I hear you. Because sometimes when they put the cloth, you go see
you
the
need to
some
come out
guys.
on the street and see people bleaching, not just the female, even male.
No, I agree. I agree.
And these things will
It's so
start
true.
giving you dark knuckles, start spoiling your legs, spoiling your hands, and I don't know, you keep on
I was
rubbing it.
looking at my hand. I'm looking at
You
myself now
understand?
because sometimes I use it on this screen too. That hey, Mary, you're right. You're right. And that kind of
You look like you're not using
you
your
can
own
tell
hand.
from here.
Yes,
Eh?
yes. I
And
don't
when
know
they
why.
pull
I don't
cloth,
know.
if it's a woman, if you pull cloth, Mary, you will run. You understand? Now that time
I
you
don't know
carry
why
leg,
people
you go see
use
the place together as it be. Eh?
it's funny that skin gives bad odor. You get because you are
Yes.
not using the kind of chemical that is not good for your own body. If you say natural light skin, perfect, it's fine. Even if you say natural light skin, you know that this one is good for your life. But the rate at which people use bleaching creams these days is alarming. It's
It is.
something that needs to be questioned, and I don't know why. You see somebody be looking red, reddish, looking pinkish. Like I don't get. All in the name of I want to be fair. No,
No,
maybe it's complex.
Mary,
Maybe
but do you agree with me that the first skin girls are doing they're likely going to get more chance? Maybe if they put 10 girls in one place, if the guy is looking, he's going to pick the light skin girl than to pick the dark one.
it's a business though. It's not something that's
And
fixed.
what about you guys? I'm just wondering. It's a matter of choice, though. Me, I'm a natural girl. If a girl is natural, she looks real. Eh? I will be just be dying around her. There's something
If you
that
see a fair skin
will
natural girl, you see like there are still fair skin girls that they are
exactly.
natural. beautiful.
It become
You get
it
my
become
problem is for
so
those ones that are
interesting.
bleaching. The ones that are bleaching are the problem I have. Not
Everybody,
about
even the one is okay. The question is well, let's sorry, I don't know whether we are allowed to do this today. But what about this new trend now? Do you know the biggest business in Nigeria now is if you are into hair business? Hair of people who are dead.
that the people
Nigerian
didn't know that
women
they are
all
there.
prefer
That
eh,
the people didn't
the,
know that they are there.
the hair they are putting on. The people are the owner are dead.
Hey, that's not true.
They're dead now.
They
So
cannot remake it.
if people in India die now, they go and cut all their hair before they bury them because they're going to burn them anyway so that they come and say to us.
So there's no means of processing here if it's not true dead people. No, I don't believe that. It's not possible.
Okay, but do you agree that most of these people will be dead and you are
I
using their hair?
don't, I don't know about it, but it
Um,
can't be. It's
but
not possible.
again, Mary, don't you know, again, what about? I don't know this braid. If a girl want to win me, if he braid her hair, and when I tell them go and braid your hair, they think I don't want to spend money. But if you braid the hair and I look at you, you know, all your forehead will show out. That's when your beauty of your face will come out. Black woman not prefer that one today. You won't be gorgeous. I don't understand the one they call gorgeous Indian hair, blonde hair. In Jesus' name. I'm not saying it's not good. It's a good thing, but I'm just saying that I'm going somewhere with my presentation today. You know, I'm going somewhere. You know, when I said I ran into this YouTube debate on whether why light skin, what I want to interpret as non-natural, tend to have more opportunity these days than the dark skinned ladies and guys too. And it traces back to the story. In fact, again, I don't want to be inciting people, but sometimes there's a woman that came on that show that day, and she was saying that she's not black, and they call her black woman. I said no. They tell her she's not proud of her people. She said no, that the color of her skin is not black, and she was making a point. And I want to say this. Malcolm X also said it a couple of times. People don't want to hear him. Mainly, they call us black people. All right. Even in UK now, in the movie I'm making now, I am actually challenging the status quo in my new movie. In America, they've moved from being black. You don't call probably black anymore in America. You call them African American. You know what I mean? The color of your skin, look at it well. This is not really black. You understand? This color is more brownish.
And that's why there's not this saying that they call us brown skin.
So we have brown skin color, but the color is black people. And Mary, look at the color of the white man's skin. It's not white. You don't know white,
We know white,
but they call themselves white people.
and none of them appears to be white. They
Uh-huh.
are not white in their skin color.
No. So, and one is wondering, where is this coming from? No, I'm just thinking, I don't want to bring that topic in. It's too big. I don't want to be inciting things. But the truth is, they are not white, and we are not black people. And when you use the word white and black, you know, have you seen the word Black Friday? Everything black is the not bad or evil. Eh? You see, that's why when we're talking about the Pope, say black smoke come out. Black smoke. They never get
No,
results.
white
Now when
smoke.
white smoke come out, that Pope don't get results. No, that the latest one, what we just say, and we all laughing. May God help all of us. You understand? But you know, they use white to depict everything beautiful. But they call themselves white, Mary, because they wrote the narrative. And then when they tell the truth, that's why in the UK today, only in the United Kingdom, that's what I'm telling you. That's why you see say black African, black this, black that. Eh, 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 eh. You gotta stop. You're gonna
No,
call
I
me
I
African
think
British.
I think
They
we can.
will call African British, not black British.
I
In
think
fact,
this.
in the movie, in my new script, Mary, they might just say, you black guy. He beat the hell out of the guy for calling him black. He said, say it after me, like Samuel L. Jackson would do it. Repeat after me. I am African British. Boom. Say it. What did I say? He began to say, you are African British. In fact, they begin to sing African British. They become a song in the movie. What I'm saying is that a time will come where we need to correct this narrative, because when we look, what we're talking about there is the black, the denotation of black. We can see now, Pope, we have to wait until the whites come out. So when somebody calls you black, you begin to interpret it. Where is the black coming from? When were we call black people in the first place? Were we black? When Oyibo come to Africa, were we black? Were they white? And it's still going on. Children cannot understand this. That's why people are bleaching their skin, Mary. I can understand. It's a subconscious activity that we are not unaware of. You understand? And let's not go into race. We don't want to discuss that today. But it is a very important thing that we understand that who are you as a black man? As a black woman? Those of you in Africa don't understand, but those of us that stay in Europe, we've been living through that all our lives. You know, I look at my kids and I wonder, you know, hey, whether they are comfortable with themselves, because they're living in, going there, every other person is different from them. They are white people. They call themselves white people, not Caucasian. They call themselves white. And they call my kids black. And I begin to wonder how they deal with this. As a child, it's okay when you are in Nigeria, you know nothing like this, but a child growing up here get to grow up in the midst of this. And there will be bad words being used on them. It's going to affect that child whether you like it or not.
That's true.
And that's one of the things we go through in this world now. Nobody talks about it. But you know, Mary, you know, as I was listening to all the debates, all the things we're saying now, you know what really matters to me? Money. If a black man have money, Oyibo go lead that for him. You don't get whether color of your skin or not. You know what I tell my kids? Oh, my son, just be big, you know. Try and be big. Make yourself big. You understand? Gather yourself. Wet or otherwise, every other thing will come under you. Oh God, yeah. There's something in the Bible say, anything you have, you see, Billy, I not be a good looking guy, but when one day, I saw all the guys that I want, I saw that they line up, except Mary. Now only Mary don't line up for me. You understand? If not, Mary, all the other guy, then they line up. You understand? But what I'm saying is, when you have money talks and what bullshit works. So my only take is that for black people to try and empower themselves economically, Mary. You understand? When you have your money, nobody can look down on you. It's only a problem. You know, when they come here, they say, oh, white people discriminate against us. I said, no, they don't discriminate against you. They're not giving you what you want. What is discrimination? Mary, I talk to you, you don't like me. Does it mean you don't hate black people? No, you don't like Daddy Chris. You understand? But if Daddy Chris have money, maybe Daddy Chris will have something you want, he'll give to you. He might be able to convince you to marry him. You see, that is life. What you're not going to use words of mouth to do everything. So what is really going on is when you come to UK and whatever that is supposed to come to, like I say, I always talk something within the industry where I work. I'm in the film industry, maybe. In this country, 500 million pounds of lottery money is distributed to filmmakers yearly. 500 million pounds, sometimes more. Not 1 million goes to black people to make movies. They know what I'm saying. Not 1 million goes to black people. We are here. We are 7% of the population.
When they are here, we want to carry them as eggs.
You see, that's why we say they are racist. They are racist because they're not giving us what belongs to us. They don't have to like the color of my skin. I don't know whether I like the color of their skin.
You're even talking about UK. I think that racism is worse in the United States.
Yes. Oh yes. No, America. No, many the truth is they grow up there. Even the bloody South Africa, they grow up with the mentality that their skin is white. They didn't correct them. That these people's skin are not black. They need to be correct on an open debate. That narrative of your forefathers in those days need to stop. I was talking to the Benin people, Benin guy one day, and he was trying to say the Benin was superior. I said, yes, be careful what you say. Your Benin superiority in those days have nothing to do with now. Don't think I'm inferior to you. You understand? Because the Benin Kingdom, they were the one conquering everywhere in those days. You understand? And some people still have that stupid mentality and they say, correct yourself. Motherfucker. Sorry. I shouldn't be using that word here. You understand? So there are certain things that need to be corrected. The narrative of the old is not applicable now. In fact, they were wrong narratives. And until they correct the case, they don't know what they're doing. You see somebody thinking that he's naturally superior to a black person. I don't want to use the word African. This is the word really. Somebody who thinks he's naturally superior to an African, it's not his fault or her fault. He grew up in a system. They say that those people must not use the same. If you go to South Africa, they say white only. You cannot drink water where white people is drinking water. You cannot use the same tap where white people are using tap. It was so in America, maybe. No, if you grow up as a child, when you enter the place, then any African, let me use the correct word which they use. The black man will go back, will get up for you to sit. Don't you think you are superior to him?
Sure.
So is it the fault of the child? No. The child has grown to believe that, these people are beneath me. It needs to be corrected. And the only way what I'm people say to black people today is, the only way you're going to correct that is when you have your money now. You understand? If Nigeria could grow and we have our own money and we're no more running around to the white people's country, we stay on our own with all the things God gives to us, they will not have they not call you inferior. They will not. And I live in my house here in the United Kingdom. Go burn that person where when you go open my door now, tell me to what is what. No, I'll put him out. That's why the father I'm in their country. Because Mary, I am not inferior to you. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I have my own money. But if I go to where they're going to give me a job as a security man, and they're not going to give their own first before they give me.
No, you won't have a say there. You won't have a say. If it's security.
But it's their job. And it's the man that is controlling me. But Mary, if they still come to me when I'm making my film, I choose who to who. And I keep saying to people, Mary, it's not a magical thing. I just made an instance just now. If I write a story in the United Kingdom, I write a story of black people, how we live our lives here. Oyibo does not have that understanding. He will write a story of how they live with Oyibo as the lead character. The lead character of my film will always be a black man. You understand? I will not write a story about them. Why will I write? What do I even know about them? I will write a story that is true to me. How a black man is surviving. Like my new story is called My London. It's the story of this girl, how she's, and her parents, a chaotic home. That's the story. But again, the story of a black home. That is what you get when your own people are not representing you. And I say to young people trying to be filmmakers here, and I say, hey, young people, you have a problem. Until one of you begin to tell your story, you're not going to get a big role in a white man film. You know their understanding of you, and don't blame them. When you go on the street of London, black people are doing security work. That's most of our job. You understand? Most of our job is cleaning. So when they do their film, they bring a black woman to come and do a cleaning, to come and cook for them. Dress her like a nanny. That is your job. That's why you see, that's how we are represented in movies before. Thank God to Denzel Washington and all of them that managed to break the yoke. Now getting lead roles in film. Thank God to Will Smith, who now break the yoke, now getting lead role because they can see something. They want to be politically correct. And thank God we managed to use it. But Mary, if the black Americans, like what Tyler Perry did, begin to tell a story, Tyler Perry is bringing a white man to come and play the lead. He's going to be a black person doing this role of that film. Or we want to make a film in Nigeria today. Now you both be the head. Now you both the day the film. Not be them Racino and not be the day the film. Not the Genevieve. They be Oyibo. So it is everybody until we have our own. We can't go to another way as we are blaming them. You can't go to the man's house and tell the man what is what. This is their barbecue. This is their own thing. So if you're there, don't think they will be given to you. You understand? Because it's not their interest. Why would they give it to you? Now they created their own system. They have their own system of helping their people to make movies through their own money. If you come, it's not for you. It will not be for you until you find your way in there. And this is not easy because they will protect what they have. Even in my place, Mary, I use my place all the time. We have Ogariki and Ogarifi. Let me give you this true story. They are from Ogara, very small community. That's where I come from. In Ogariki, where I come from, we have this river Etu. So those days sheep can birth. So a lot of more opportunity were coming to my area. And those people in this other side, they didn't have that chance. You understand? So they will come to Ogariki. Ogara people intermarry. My mother is from both sides. You understand? They will tell you, no, it's not from here. Go there. Even when Ibori became governor, let me talk now. I'm trying to be saying this on that. They were only taking the opportunity for those in Ogariki. They didn't want to give to us in Ogariki. You understand? So that is nobody will give the food of the children to the dogs. I'm talking how close to me. Now we're talking of it when the color of your skin is different. You are crossing borders. In an international state, there will be discrimination. Not all the discrimination is negative. Where it is negative, like I said, the root of all discrimination you hear, oh, they did it to me, they did this to me, and I lie, they don't give you the money when you're supposed to get. If they give black people money, or as they share the thing, they share our own for us. There is nothing like racism. So if you know the people will not give you their thing, what do? You create your own. Maybe this same America, we've been able to prove it otherwise. And that's why if I look at America, the only man I want to see is Marcus Garvey. You know what he did, maybe? He came to America at that time, when the guy got to the US. If you take your money, you want to buy things in the shop, they will not take the money from you. You will drop the money. They'll take your money, but they will drop it. Your skin will not touch that.
It was that bad.
Very, very bad. If you have a money, if you go to a place where they serve you food, they will serve the white man before you. In fact, no. Marcus Garvey said, this is unacceptable. You know what? We're not gonna buy from them. We're gonna create our own supermarket and we buy from our own supermarket. They were losing market, Mary. Marcus Garvey said, oh, we're gonna own our own laundries where we wash our own clothes. You understand? If we're going to have our own newspaper where we talk about our own story, he didn't have time yet. Marcus Garvey should have been making his own movie. And you know what he did? He bought a ship, Mary. The white people have the White Star Line. Some people have the Green Star Line. He said, I'm buying a ship. It's called the Black Star Line. Where did the money come from? It's our own money. He put together. He's the hero of our time. He's that guy that brought independence to Africa. It was his movement that brought independence to Africa. What am I saying, people? It's a very thick one. That there is nothing like discrimination. Discrimination naturally exists. It's a good thing to discriminate. Maybe the discrimination, the question I said to black people, how have you taken this disadvantaged position you find yourself? Now you see yourself leaving your own country to come and beg in another man's country. You're going to be second-hand citizen. You're going to be second-class citizen. They're not going to give it to you. If Oyibo even come to Nigeria now, we know they come to take from us. We are telling them, how can Oyibo come and do this, come and do this? Is it not we that send them away? They came to colonize us, we send them away. So why would they not send us away if they have the chance to? In those days, we sent Ghana. Ghana must go. Would they tell Ghana people must carry their bag when they get out from Nigeria? They are black people. They are not Oyibo. So we are not Oyibo. We send Ghana away. What the bottom line is, I'm saying is that there is naturally a discrimination thing. Even Jesus Christ said, it's not right to give the food of his children to the dogs. I don't know the context of it. But all I know is discrimination is a natural thing. What is left for us to do is take advantage of it. Now, we say, Oyibo no good, we send them away. Now we have our own. Tinubu not be Oyibo today. You understand? So Tinubu don't have excuse anymore. Tinubu is still coming up again na Yoruba. Or Buhari Fulani man say na Fulani. This one don't be Igbo again. No? Now we are fighting our own demon. When you talk now, Mary, na Igbo man. At the end of the day, Mary, the truth is, Igbo man no go change your life. Yoruba man no go change your life. The one go change your life, now the man when they compatible with you. When you create your economy with. It boils down to economy. You know what I say to people? All this why they make mess now. If some man when get money come, you go marry and go. Better money, oh. When I say he get money when woman they refuse, I beg. Sorry, baby. You're my daughter. You understand? He get he get the kind of money you give woman.
I'll never send it. I don't be listening to you. I don't know.
He get money when woman they refuse. He get one kind of money when you say, I always talk about this movie I watched. He did say proposal. The guy, he give the man, say, I give you $1 million to spend one night with your wife. Only one night. $1 million. The night will come and go. $1 million. Okpetu, they not sleep till daybreak. They were poor. Somebody said, go give you $1 million. The $1 million too much. To spend one night with your wife. Everybody, in fact, you will do it. In fact, somebody, the thing that hurt me in that movie, somebody tell the woman, they go do it for the man back for good. No, he came to suggest it to the man. I'm not negotiating with your wife, it's you. Take $1 million, make you release your wife from me for one night. Guy, women they shit, we know. If you do my wife for back, I don't know it for good. You come with me say you want permission to take her away. The highest thing that would become me as a man, you are taking it from me.
Insult.
But he did it. When you are broke, he say insult, but the guy was broke.
But the guy, it's like the guy even supported it now. Sure, he was the one that was encouraging it because he does not.
He agreed at the end, maybe because they were broke. If you are so broke, poverty not good though. Now the question I ask is this: is it different from this? We know so Oyibo not like us. Oyibo they use us as animal, but we they beg to come. Maybe what do you think we are doing in the UK? If they tell you the kind of job we have done in London, we will never do it in Nigeria. Never in our lifetime. All these women come here, they come clean people here, so. Or come to clean a whole medical doctor or a whole banker go come to UK, go they work for NHS, for hospital, they clean hospital. He's happy. Meaning why? Is it not different? Is it different from the person when they take your wife for one night? Which one is the pass? Which one better pass? They just wipe your wife one night, they give you £1 million, you go settle. Than to come clean. For how many years, for how much? Which one be the best? No, choose one.
But you clean at least you maintain your dignity is there. We are just talking about one night. So what if anything had happened to her in the process? Or in the name of because she wants the money?
I know. But Mary, that's life. What if the cost of crossing, people they cross sea, that they die for road to come Europe? Many they die. Nobody say some people still ready to enter road, they come down by road. But people don't die, we don't shoot the job, say people die, they still the road.
Giving consent. Imagine that after supporting his wife to do that kind of thing and later the money did not come out, they did not release the money.
The money he paid up front, don't worry. The money was not the problem. He gave them the $1 million. You know what happened, Mary? The woman went and he came back. That house not set again. Sometimes they just ask and say, so how was it? The guys, let's not talk about it. Did you enjoy it? Okpetu, that was the beginning of the trouble. Did you enjoy it?
That man is a bad. In fact, he's not somebody to live with.
No, so if I not ask, it go take my mind. Is that guy better than me, man? What if my wife enjoyed it? You know what is it? Will be coming to a man's mind.
But was it not the one that gave his
consent? To a man, he's so sleep with his wife.
The mistake was even she accepting in the first place.
In fact, many but these people were dying of hunger. It's like look, why are we coming to UK? Why are we coming to Europe? Let me ask you one question. Why are we coming to Europe? You are looking for.
You're coming to work for money, right? Maybe decently. Now that's
who said decently? Who said decently? Look at the word. Who said decently?
Personally, that kind of sacrifice is not worth it. It's not worth it.
But you use the word coming to work in Europe decently. Cleaning job is a decent job. Carrying people's body when they're old. Now decent job. In fact, we have accepted it. It has become part of us now. The women are happy that care work is a good job. And these were bankers, so they were people that could be in bank.
Maybe you will have some peace compared to that question that man was asking that woman. How was it?
Yes.
What happened? He said, no.
Maybe.
You don't want to live in your heart. No. Let's be realistic.
I know there will be no, there's no way there is peace. When money make you to do certain things, you can never have peace.
The
Do you
sacrifice
know
she
that,
made
Mary? A
was
whole
not.
man,
How can
Mary,
you
but
sacrifice
wait,
her because of the man? For what now?
I know.
Sacrifice
I understand your
for the
emotion, my
man.
daughter.
I will
But
still
a
use it to
man like
insult
me,
you another day. The man knows and told you to go and sleep with another man, and you know he knows, and you went ahead and you think he will not use it against you. The sacrifice is not worth it. That's just the
yeah,
truth. If he
yeah,
should go and do it, he should go by himself and go and he should go and look for a woman that will pay him that kind of dollars, and he should do it.
exactly. But the proposal didn't come from a woman. It come from the man. Mary, what we're discussing here is a very sensitive thing. For those of you that have not watched the movie, go and watch it. It's a decent proposal. We have Demi Moore and Harrison Ford. Great movie. You know, it's a good movie. What the temptation in it is that we're talking of that movie. We're not talking of now. And I understood the guy. Oh, the guy, when I watched the movie at the end, he said something. He confessed why he did it. Mary, if you listen to the guy confession, the guy that made the proposal, you will love him. He said when he was young, it was a beautiful story. He said when he was young, he was at this train station. He saw this beautiful girl. In fact, you know those days, not this time now when girls not defined again. That very imagine when you were not be younger, tired, you know, nobody untouchable. He said that was what he saw. Eh? He just did look the girl. If you look the girl will look the other side. You understand? Then when they look before they come this side, if the girl they look back, he go look the other way. Say that happened for some time. Then the train finally came. He know someone courage go talk to the girl. The train came, he entered the train. And as he was going, the girl he waved him. He said he came back to that spot more than 100 times looking for the girl. That was an opportunity lost. He said, so when I have something now, I go for it. No matter how much it costs me, I go for it. I like this woman and I wanted to have her, even if for one night. And I'll give anything I have. It's not a bad thing. The man
Somebody
only satisfied, he survived, he was paying for
upon
his
the
love.
let's not justify rubbish that you say. So it's somebody's wife.
But the man has not done anything. No. He only offered $1 million for one night. It's up to
Not
you
for
to
a
say yes
single
or
woman,
no.
for somebody's wife living with her husband. He took advantage of their property. No,
I
that's not
know.
it. There's
I
no, but there's
know.
no moral. There's no lesson to learn here.
No. The lesson, I perhaps there's a lot of lesson. But what I'm saying is that, Mary, if you say there's no lesson there, I only compare it to those of us coming to stay in Europe. Mary, you leave your papa house, leave your mama house. You say the place not good. You begin to run to where you don't know, unknown. You know when we came to Europe the first time, I took plane straight to Belgium. Small boy. Come begin the face where you don't get anybody. You don't know whether they speak. You there, you're on your own. Big risk when you reach out. You better make you take one night with your wife. You know how many people die in the process? Our own good when they take plane. What of those when they take sea? Many they Libya now. They're stuck on the road, maybe. That is the desperation of somebody trying to survive. When you are about to survive, no, you don't talk of morals when you don't have money. I know you're talking morals here now. There's no morals when there's no money. Anyway, we started this discussion by looking at one human story today, Mary. I like us to discuss
More, I'm gonna
one
do
human
money.
story.
Money,
A more
money.
human
That's
story. It's more human. The question is the kind of things that push us around in this world. They are quite difficult. I was
That's
more looking at the story of black and white, what it means, and then the discrimination. What I was trying to say, or what I've been trying to say, is the power of wealth creation. My grandpapa say one word, I don't understand the man. In those days, my grandfather is like the bishop. You know, he was the eldest man, so he's the one that served the ancestors. When women do certain things, people do bad things, they will bring drink, he will pray for them. Sometimes they will bring goats, they will make sacrifice for them, they will be free. Understand? That's our culture. And he said, if somebody come and said, I kill somebody, like wish kill somebody, he said, go pray for her. But if you tell her, say, you drive money, you make the man not get money, he said, no, go pray for you. So it's better you even kill somebody than to make the man poor. Because the price of poverty is big. I didn't understand the man. Now I do. You see what poverty cost that man? If he has his own money, you will not dare near him and say you're going to take his wife for one night. If I have my own money, I will not be a prince in Africa will come to UK and live like a lord, not to come and suffer. You know, they call you concrete people in ash. Poverty is a disease. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed at the family level. It needs to be addressed at the government level. It needs to be addressed internationally. You understand? A family that is poor will make undue sacrifices, even within. Today, if you see what married women are doing in Nigeria, you are talking of this now. At least the husband, they didn't invite the husband. Even though some of the husband are even aware. Do you understand? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Mary? If more not talk. There was day I was talking to my girlfriend in those days when we were young. I said, Michael Jackson say, "Won't marry you today, you don't go." Now, women, the highest bidder now that they go for. You don't fly. They talk Michael Jackson. No, go far. When Tinubu say, "Won't marry you now, village for your village." If you refuse, marry, the whole village go disown you. They don't say if you marry Tinubu, better don't come.
I don't know that get back to me. Why are they to disown
No.
you?
But at the same village, that the village go disown you. Let me tell you this matter. Say Tinubu like this guy. The guy say no. And you know say Tinubu marry her. Now better thing don't come. Tinubu where don't own, where don't waste. The whole village go disown you. Why? Money answereth all things. The Bible talk. Let's go on a break, baby. The studio is too hot this morning. This is not supposed to be the discussion. What I'm saying is, the bottom line is that, Mary, it is a sin to be poor. Any government that is not creating wealth is a sin. It's a sinner. Any family, you wake up in the morning and you're not trying to enrich yourself financially, you are a sinner. In fact, that is the worst thing you can do to yourself and to your generation. A man must wake up in the morning and work hard. Because when a man, I'm not even talking of the women, when a man does not work hard, he go receive proposal of $1 million to spend one night with the wife. Your wife go sleep outside. Women are not designed to suffer. In fact, the Bible, God did not create women to work. Now, I change them. Women were not created to work. He said Adam. He was talking to Adam. He didn't say Adam and Eve. He said Adam. So now we carry women now. Nothing when we don't go take women see. When I not verse, we not say I don't women the verse. When they say they treat us small, they treat us weak. No, you're not weak. But God did not create people to work. That's why God gave you enough work. Every month, when I go see period, when I go carry pikin. That's enough body. Mary, if I go out and marry you today, you don't get how me and you go tire come from outside. You know, say that you will still cook. You understand? You know, say because we come back together, the wife will go and make the food in the house. They know their role. The women have a role in our life. They were not designed to go out to work. Now,
but women work these days because they need to support as well.
Exactly. And which is okay, Mary. But we men should know that it is not their role. My father would say to me, it's your job, it's your duty to take care of your family, young man. A man that cannot take care of his family is not fit to be a man. And it's not about this. It's biblical. In those days, they tell women, say, if you don't understand what your husband they talk, maybe shut up. Okay. That not be to reduce women, because women were meant to run a special place in the home. But you man, go and be ready to die. They say the word love, baby. People don't understand one thing. The only Bible says you respect your husband. It didn't say love your husband. A woman can never love a man. All those when I say I love you, that emotion, that this thing. You know what it be love? Mary, let's understand love. The only person that have loved the world, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. What did he do? The son died. This is the word. A man that loves his wife will be prepared to die for his wife. In those days, you said before a woman will go to work, men don't go die. A woman is not meant to die for the wife, for the husband. You are supposed to die in the protection of your family. In return, woman, respect him. They didn't say love him because you cannot love him. If you can't do anything to a man, you see the one that guy did, he went straight to the man. Give me your wife for one night. You understand? It doesn't mean the woman is less. You are in charge. You understand? You have the authority. Give it to me. Mary, I'm not saying India they don't have, but for Nigeria, now man, they carry money, they go marry. Now they say, I want this one as my wife. He will go through the whole process that day. Not be small work. Oh. Before they will say, now your wife, take go, maybe they carry go. You just say that joke. So a man is meant to love his wife. And the woman can only respect the man. When they say love here, be ready to die. A woman need two things, Mary. You there here now. No talk. Thank God I put this young girl on the stand today. There are two things a woman needs. They need provision, food, or provide for them. Number two, most important, you protect them. You understand? If one day I saw one, maybe you shot one skit, you and the little guy, I was laughing that day. You tell the guy, say, one day, he said, make you go open door. The guy said, no, he said, you understand? I was laughing. You understand? It is his job. He's the man of the house to go and open the door. If one day that is supposed to be front, not be you. A house where a woman now go front and start the war, that will not be man again. Now, Papa, not Mariam. I don't even give my wife. Anyway, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the newspaper. You know, Mary is here with me today. We'll take a look at what Nigerian dailies are saying. Don't go away. Today is a fun day, more or less. And like I said, on Saturday, we're going to take a look at the newspaper and our new magazine. It's going to be fun. But let's go on a break. Don't go away. Stay with us.
Nigeria Week London 2025. It's time to celebrate the pulse of Africa's most exciting nation. Nigeria Week London 2025 is coming to Hippodrome Theatre from July 24th to 26, 2025, showcasing the best in Nigerian arts, music, fashion, and investment opportunities. Whether you're looking to discover the future of real estate, explore Nigeria's culinary masterpieces, or get immersed in an electric Afrobeat performance, this is the event of the year. You can also join us for a film festival, cultural dance spectacles, and recognition awards. Don't miss out on the business opportunities and cultural experiences waiting for you. Book your tickets now before they're gone on eventbrite.co.uk. Call or text +447 438 893 190 or 080 330 46768 or +447 459 071 747. Visit our website superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week London 2025. Nigeria Week London 2025, celebrating the best of Nigeria, is partnered with Civil Society, scaling up nutrition in Nigeria.
A very big welcome back, people. This is Rise and Shine, the focus on Nigeria. We're saying rise and shine. And to rise and shine, somebody got to be productive. And that productivity is on the man, not on the woman. Nigerian men, rise and shine. Make Nigeria productive. Lead the way, because your wife will follow you to wherever you're going. That's why she's married to you. You say, let's go here, honey, she will follow you. It's your job to provide for the home. And it's your job to provide security. And like I said, that is at the family level. The same thing goes to our government. The federal government, the local government, the state government. It's your job to provide. For us, we are your wife. When it comes to the government level, we are like a wife to the government. The government tell us we follow. We don't have a say. It's what the government say that we do. So it's up to them to protect us and provide for us. If there is food in the house, it's your responsibility. You're the one that made it work. If it failed, no. Mary, that you're going to lead the way in a family house as a man doesn't mean your wife will not support you. In those days, my people will go and farm. The wife will still follow you to go and farm. But you are the one to lead the way. You understand? You are the one, you don't clear the farm finish. The wife know what to do. They will support you. Women will always support you. Just the way we support government. If government tell us, let us do this, we will work with the government. So that is the instance I want to create. And when the men in the home, when the man in the family, that's the government, the man and the wife, when the man is not the man, people go into poverty. In fact, they go into slavery. That's when indecent proposal succeed, like what is going on now. Your wives, Nigerians, are going outside to go and sleep with other people. Because when your own citizens are not going out to go and look for a job elsewhere, you have failed. In fact, a decent man will provide job for his family. I said to my friend that day, I said it's going for a job. I said, whenever they look for a job, it means I don't give you a job. I don't fail. I need to understand that one. A true man. Dangote wife dey look for job. No talk true. Don't clap for yourself. You don't see where Dangote wife go look for job. The guy owner of this all this our small bank manager, all this owner of our bank, their wife go look for job maybe. A man should be do the job of the man, lead the way. The wife will even help you. They will tell you the story. You find that the wife helped them to be who they are. But it is true that the man led the way. The government of Nigeria must lead us to success. Maybe you go marry man when go lead you to success. That's what I tell you. You understand? And you go support her. Be a good girl. I know you. Amen. So, Mary, let's take a look at the papers, my daughter.
Okay, we'll start with the Punch.
Thank you, my daughter.
The Punch. So, the big story.
Yep.
Big story on the Punch. We have Tinubu's 2027 APC courts opposition governors with high stakes offers. And then we
Wait,
have
are they already campaigning for 2027?
it's not now that they started now. That they Chris since
Wow. So what is an APC court? Opposition government with high stake offer. What are they offering them? I could go to read that story. Ah,
you know that most
this
of them
politics.
are joined APC. So those ones that have not joined now, you understand, is what they're trying to get. Everybody
They
cannot
want them. If you don't join, you will lose your seat. Hi.
this one party system they are trying to do. I don't understand.
But again, Mary, is the failure of the other parties. This is an opportunity for the other parties to now come together. Look at what they did against PDP. When they know that they could not defeat PDP. In those days, when PDP were throwing all the money around, some people with Bogon, some money, Tinubu and the like, they gathered themselves. They threw Jonathan away. They come up with a coalition. What the other people should do now is they should come with their own coalition. They shouldn't give me an excuse. Tinubu is doing what he's supposed to do. He's trying to win the election. So he's going to do what he do. You form your own coalition. Fight him down. Bring him down. What does Tinubu have? Is Tinubu God? Tinubu is not God. He's just trying to play some cheap politics here. Tinubu got no strength. We give him too much power. The man got no power. That's why he's struggling. He's fighting to get what he wants. What is Atiku doing? Where is Peter? Peter, please come out. Come out. We don't know sometimes. There's something I want to say to Peter. This guy said, I'm going to use my comments. He said, by all means necessary. You know what to say? You're not going to win election in a peaceful way. He said, even from the days of John the Baptist, this kingdom of heaven suffer violence. Let me write and Mary, that the Bible. From the days of John the Baptist.
Okay, this is the high stake offers.
Okay.
For the former governors, right?
Yes.
The former governors are being promised ministerial positions, while current governors have been assured of return tickets, the opportunity to choose their successors, and nominate National Assembly members.
This is what I wish you. Repeat that again. You see, when I hear what Tinubu they do for that country, repeat it. This is wonderful. Read it to my daughter. This is so. If you come now, if you not the camp or in the camp, you will be sure of return ticket. The former governors that they come as ministers, so maybe no wonder when they call it, when did they call this one? Our former governor, so that one will sell his soul. He will sell his soul to do anything. Okowa. So Okowa gonna be minister in this dispensation.
This politics is
Maybe.
APC confirmed to the Punch that the former governors are being promised ministerial positions, while current governors, right, have been assured of return tickets, the opportunity to choose their successors and National Assembly members. Unsettled by the turn of events, Atiku warned the opposition leaders that backing Tinubu's re-election bid is equivalent to endorsing failure, urging them instead to support his coalition aimed at ousting the APC-led federal government.
No, the problem here is the Atiku voice will come here. Atiku is a bad voice. You understand? Let's hear let's hear Peter Obi's voice. So maybe that one is the credible voice that we want to hear. Because Atiku go try to Tinubu go try to buy Peter Obi. He go try. If I said Tinubu go offer Peter Obi the offer when Peter never see. You know when the devil they offer you something, Mary. You know easy to resist the devil. That man when they give $1 million, you not wait now. I've been giving instance $1 million for one night with your wife. It's indecent. But $1 million, Mary. $1 million ring out for your ear. $1 million. You imagine what $1 million will do. It will give you build the estates upon estates. You have cars. Very common now. Don't be only one night. That's how it goes. Go tell Peter, if you follow me now, I'm not going to give you VPO, but you go run this. All this one will be your own. You know how devil talk to Jesus? He take Jesus up, show Jesus the whole world. Say all of them will be yours. Just bow down before me. You hear that? The devil offer is always it's always a juicy one. One night with your wife, $1 million. The whole world for you, Jesus. Just bow down before me. Easy to bow down now. It's not easy to just take my wife for one night. At least you don't kill her. Not be only wipe the wipe her. I go clean her the next day. But you know they come out, the stain not they come out. The stain when they touch your wife, you know they come out. Let us beware of sacrifices or the deal we sign with the devil. Very, let's go. Who are these beautiful images of people we see there? And the same typical people. God knows nobody responsible for this country.
Okay, still on the punch. Moving forward, we have 120 suspected Lagos internet fraudsters to face trial. This internet fraudster something is not stopping anytime soon. We have Ibadan, Ogbomoso Monarchs rejects Alafin as permanent council chair on page 13. Nigerian teenagers caught recovered from island river on page 5. We have Oyebanji second term endorsement devised Ekiti APC.
Who's that?
Sir?
Who? I beg, we will not even look down on you. Tinubu don't get those side. So the question is, there will be no Yoruba state that will not be PDP. I can't wait whether Davido brother uncle go change because now the only PDP man standing there. I don't know whether you're going to blame Tinubu for what he's doing or not. All I have to say is that the devil offer is always very, very tantalizing, but can be deadly. He said to Jesus, just bow down before me and you have everything. Nobody will understand what it means to bow down for the devil. Maybe sometimes they say $1 million one night with your wife. Your wife will go there, carry belle come. Only that one night. You know that kind of one night they cause a lot of trouble. Women are not just simple, they are organic, they are naturally well built. One mistake, it can change the course of history. Not be waiting that they give out for one night. So it's exactly what you see now. I think Tinubu is giving you people the best offer. Ask yourself whether that poison, because the money goes straight to, but now don't be poison with this one. How could they go over it?
And the Christian is poison.
Sometimes some of them look like poison to me, Mary. Sorry, it looks like poison. And when you take it too much,
just like you said earlier on that when it comes to politics, he understands the game. He knows how to play this game very well. You understand? Because how we like it or not, these people they have too much long truth and this lack of contentment. Can we agree that most of these governors, whether the past and the present, they are still going to fall for this offer?
Mary, my governor already fought for it. My governor is doing well under the PDP. The longest standing PDP state would have been PDP. The longest, the strongest PDP state would have been Delta. There's no reason the guy was going to win election. I don't know how they managed to convince him to not change. So if he now changed if he has changed the narrative, every other governor will go. Maybe every other governor don't go. I can tell you that for free. They are gone. So The only question is, will Peter Obi be able? Because the other will not be temptation. The only person that need to be tempted here is Peter. Now, Peter is between the devil and the deep blue sea. Peter going alone might not be fruitful. Should Peter follow Atiku? Number one devil. Should he follow the second deep blue sea? Tinubu. What would I be advised Peter Obi on what to do? We'll take a look at that on the next show. Which way for Peter? Go alone? He can't do it. Because Peter is not he's not a career politician. Peter is an economist with a good heart. He's an economist, somebody that is productively driven. You know, you understand? He can do that, but he's not a politician. He can't where they go take blood, where they go dying when you want to become politics. Peter, not if you go there, he's too soft. Imagine Peter senior brother and Reverend Father. All those people are Reverend Father. When that kind of person that come family whether they do politics, you understand? The guy is not equipped for all this kind of demonic act. He's not.
It's not like he does not have. It's not like he does not have good plans for the country, or maybe he does not have he does.
Yes.
But our own kind of this ruling system is rigid, very brutal. It's not. You don't have to.
You do the right word, great. It's brutal.
Yes.
Is Peter a brutal man?
These civilians behaving like military people. You understand? Very, very brutal pattern of governing. And
Exactly.
I don't think that kind of person. And that's the problem.
The brutal pattern of politics. Only we got Peter governance is good.
And the kind of country he would have been, and by now you will see that he's been elected as a president. Yes. But you see, Nigeria, we are seeing it differently. It's not like people do not really understand his kind of vision or the plans he has, things he would do to change the country. You are seeing it, but how can it be there?
Maybe all the preaching I was preaching all this while. What am I saying? I said, if you don't have a productive husband, the wife will be sold to slavery. The children will be sold to slavery. If you don't have the husband that can protect you, in those days, Mary, there will be war. The people that will go the other side, they will come and take their wife and children. They will kill the men. No? They will take the wife and children to slavery. That was what was happening in those days. You understand? That's why a woman will marry a man that can provide for them and also protect them. Exactly what we say now. Peter is the right of man that can help us to provide for us. But can Peter protect us? Because these demon people here, we need protection. Peter doesn't seem to be that wicked. You need to be wicked. I keep telling people, this one I feel good of Jonathan. Leadership does not need to be good, not need a good man. Let me repeat, to be a good leader, you don't need to be a good man. Yeah.
But I've asked you this question before, and I'm still saying it. Do you think if maybe peradventure you are there as the president, maybe the kind of vision you have right now, the mentality might change you? You never can tell.
Maybe unless my hands are tied. Mary,
give me your advice.
My hands are tied, Mary. If my hands are tied, there's nothing that can ever change who I will be. I will listen to people, but I will go for productivity.
Okay, let's say you were there in your first tenure, right, and you were doing the right thing, and maybe you're now beginning to see that maybe the second time you might not win the next election. Do you know that you might now change to want to take that position by force?
Again,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, I agree with you, Mary. That's what politicians do. I agree, Mary. Exactly what I was trying to say to Peter now. Politicians, in politics, first you do is to win. All right? The first thing a politician does is to win the election. Peter, with all the good vision you have, it might become a dream if you don't win the election. So first, win the election. And I use the word again, by all means necessary. You did what I use. By all means necessary. When you are there, then you see, you see how Tinubu be when he did contest. He was shaking. The man they fall every second. The man not they fall again. No. He's very strong now. You understand? He's not be this eye now. People they change. They got the camp to run. They burn you.
Need to see him at the Pope's invitation. on Sunday. It was not the
No,
way he was during the campaign.
no,
Now,
exactly. He's
yes.
looking healthy. Maybe they don't pump better blood for the man. If that man handle babe now, not be small. You understand? The man go handle babe well now, not be like before. That time, if you carry Tinubu for bed, it's a waste. But now, go try am. Those young girls when their eye no dey road, wanna go try Baba now. Now go talk to you. Come back. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, let's look at Vanguard.
All right.
The big story.
Hi.
The big
This is a big
Vanguard.
one. Coalition. With who, Berry? We need to hear Peter speak.
No. Okay, it was there yesterday now. With Atiku, but the obedient movement came in and debunked it. And nothing like that. So we don't know. It's still a developing story. You know, yesterday that if you still remember the dailies we read, where Atiku he was offering one term, Peter Obi becoming his vice and him the president for one term. That you said
you see the devil. You see the devil now. You see what we're saying? One time.
And truly, I went online I was reading the comment. I saw that people were not cool with it. They said no. That the thing is, they might easily win it because now Atiku's vote and Peter Obi might aid them to win, right? But still on see that people that are not really cool with Atiku becoming the president, and that might actually be another hindrance. So I don't know how their new pattern is going to. If it's
going to be quite interesting, and I hope they will come back to PDP, and then they form for me, the only reason I want to see the drama is I want to see a force. I want that credible opposition to happen in Nigerian politics, so that there will be Sheriff will not win the election without any opposition again. I want to see people like coming back to PDP. You understand? In fact, they still have a candidate in Delta State. They have one Edere is still a strong candidate. Only he doesn't have money. So give him a lot of money, he's another guy they can use against them. You understand? So he can now run strongly under the PDP, have the PDP ticket. Now we have a war. We have a war at hand with enough money. Don't start on time, because if they start on time, Tinubu will begin to arrest them now. They will use the FCC arrest them. So wait before the election, then you strike. You understand? The coalition comes strong, so it will be too late for them to be arrested. If they do anything now, EFCC go pursue them.
The thing is, these politicians, we know people that have already set things for themselves, people that are working, and some people might just be there talking on the media. Who is working? That's the problem. Because the truth is, with this Tinubu's pattern, he's working. He's already setting ways for himself for 2027.
Oh yes.
What are other people doing that they feel they can stand it? Or that they feel that they can
now, Tinubu is somebody you defeat now. He has set a bar. Now you the pursue Tinubu now. Tinubu is running. You are doing pursue him.
They are looking for coalition for him and Peter. He's telling people one 10 president. You know fully that after the first tenure, he's
coming. We see Atiku with somebody of 1 tenure.
So who are they trying to outsmart here?
That Atiku, Nigeria, I don't know that one. With the 4 wives, now 4 wives he get to, nobody they talk about her. Very, I mean, for the verse. How many wives Atiku get?
That if it's Igbo.
Now 4, he get 1 Igbo. He get all of them complete. Now 4 wives he get.
I asked a simple question. Is he poor?
And if he pass 4, but I mean, concubine, but they are most of them.
Is he poor? Is he a poor man? Are his children on the streets?
No.
Is there not children that does not have big investments? Are they suffering?
No, it's not a poor man. I now understand you.
You saw what I was complaining about. For those ones that, if not because the vehicle rental was running, they wanted to just make a video for it to see that the money, these kids were just standing on the road with plates. What they are looking for is somebody that will not be there for people. It's not that kind of situation. I'm talking about people that get married to these plenty wives and later leave their children on the street because they cannot take care of them.
Okay. That is the one you have to problem with. Okay. So Mary, in other words, Mary, if your husband have enough money, it's okay to have two, three of you.
No, for people that want to do it, for people that want to do it, fine. It should not come to my side.
He said, "May I not come near you."
And let them do that. If you are rich, you can take care of children. Do it, but not for me.
Don't come near Mary.
No.
Okay, I understand. All right, I understand that. Hey, no matter, don't come near Mary unless you come with $1 million offer. Let's go, Mary. I'm done with $1 million offer. Mary might consider it, but don't come.
And you know the worst part of the degree is as annoying as it is. When you are getting married, you will not know. You will not know what this person might do after marriage.
That's that one another thing. After the marriage, they will make that request. They go inside. Don't borrow your pikin. Sit down for another house. I go bring my second
If
wife.
I had desire, I wouldn't have wanted to. But men will shock you. I'm not praying for it. You understand? But men can shock you. There are people that will even plan it to do that. No, I'm not going to. You're going to be second to none. I'm not going to add you to anybody. Because at the case, I feel like most of these women happen to be second wife, third wife, first wife, seen another second wife in the room. I feel like when they were getting married, this thing was not what
it was not part of the plan. It was
never
part of the plan.
You
Never part of the plan. Yes.
And you start to see what will you do. So if you ask me for my heart desire, please, that thing should not come near me because the drama will be too much.
I know. I feel sorry for that man too. Anyway, you know, the last thing you want is to come home and have peace. Sometimes we just want peace. Anyway, one and plenty peace go there because now they fight each other, now they fight the man.
No, who want to sit down plenty with those people? That is the problem now. Yeah. Who want to sit down with them within competition? No, your sanity. You don't have strength for that. All these years of struggling as a young girl, working no rest and stuff, you don't come and stress me husband's house.
You will not, my daughter. God will not allow that. You have a man that will love you and respect you. And love you, not even respect you, love you, then you respect him. Let's take one more story before we close.
Okay, so we've not even read the Vanguard. 2027, why I am in coalition. It's coming from Peter Obi. And the writer says, differs with article scam over vice president's thought. Details of coalition remain secret, coming from BBC. We have a coalition outrounce Tinubu on election day if PDP. ADC remains coalition party in Nigeria, coming from Wosu. And still on the front, we have our skies must be defined by open opportunities, not closed borders, coming from Kiyame. Suspected rapist matches 14-year-old girl to coma in Abia State on page 14. We have hardship, mental health crisis, notes coming from family physicians.
Right.
We have jam glitch. Southeast Rex Kakus demands Oloyede's resignation.
He has to go. The man has to go.
Akpoti Uduaghan's petition. IGP wants Akpabio Sandra Duru investigated on page 9. Tinubu can't afford renewed crisis in Ogoni by forced oil resumption, coming from Moso on page 14. Sani MBF disagree over cause of insecurity in northern Nigeria on page 27. We have many feared dead in Yaya Maraba Road, also crash on page 6. And these are all the stories, right? Apart from, the last 3 we have a capital market. Key is to achieving $1 trillion economy, coming from Edu on page 8. Okay, these are all the stories we have on Vanguard.
Wow. Anyway, the headline of Vanguard is quite interesting, and I think that is the story of the day. Let's wait whether Peter will have a coalition with Atiku. Now, we don't, like I said, Peter is between the devil and the devil. Either go with Atiku, get defeated, or go with Tinubu. Which way do we want Nigeria? He can't do it alone. Maybe he can, I don't know. Atiku, as selfish as he is, will never allow Peter to go.
He tried it alone now, it didn't work now. He tried it alone.
No, but he did well, though. He did well. Might just win again. You understand?
So it's not his fault. Just that the country, as I say, the system is brutal. Like, it's not for.
Maybe he just need to put more forces. He need to put more forces, and he might get what he wants. Anyway,
Even if he does not want the coalition, even if he wants to be the president, who is he going to put there as the vice? That's another thing.
nobody had the last time he had a credible vice now. He can bring in Atiku. Atiku is known for being a vice. You don't even need Atiku. Go and bring
That
one
will
guy.
never be a vice for anybody. He's not giving you that space to see him as a vice.
Yeah.
Somebody that is saying Peter Obi should come and be his vice. Was that not what the constitution did the last time? He's not going to be anybody's vice. That's the truth.
Anyway,
Every year, he will still be the one to get PDP tickets. What kind of PDP?
and that's why
Every
PDP
year.
is failing. And that's PDP continue to fail. Now they want to save themselves again with Peter. The only salvation PDP will have is if they have Peter. They can then not say anything until they have Peter. So if they have Peter, then PDP can come back. Then things can begin to rotate around PDP. And that is the thing. But the question is, if you have Atiku, if you get what we call it Sanganazi, that is, you go sheet white sheet finish, you can put one black one on top. Atiku is the black sheet, the black one I put on top of the white sheet of PDP. So PDP is a dead soul. But we pray that, personally, I don't know what to advise Peter today. Like I said, Peter, all I'm going to say is this. The temptation, the devil said to Jesus, bow before me and everything is yours. And people are saying, no, that is the wrong thing. I call the instance of this practical movie. Only one night with your wife, $1 million, shoes. Hungry day, oh. Maybe you go say no, but it's a temptation. This is where Peter is. Peter is between the devil and the devil. We need to advise him. We need to encourage him. We need to pray for him so he made the right decision. Thank you very much, Mary, for joining today. We'll do this again. For those of you that just watched us today, I want to remind you that the Nigerian week is here. It's here to stay. We are preparing. We have only 1 month ahead of us, and then we enter the month of the event. The event is taking place at the Hippodrome Theatre here in London, in Goodness Green. It's going to be loaded with activities. I will be unfolding. I'll be telling you those are confirmed that are coming in the coming weeks. But if you are interested, the chance is still there to come and showcase what you have. If you are an artist, the place is open for you. If you are a businessman, the place is open for you. If you are an ordinary Nigerian wishing to network, the place is open. All you need to do is give us a call on any number. As you see the number scrolling on our platform now, you can send us an email or give us a call, and we'll be there to attend to you. The brand is Nigerian Week, so it doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to every one of us. So take ownership of it and take advantage of it. Thank you very much. Until next week when we'll be here again. Until next time, we'll have another special edition of this. I know I'll be here on Saturday to hit you with it. But on Saturday, like I said, I'll be giving you a rundown of the next edition of SRT Magazine. Till then, stay out of trouble and God bless you. Bye.
Nigeria Week London 2025. It's time to celebrate the pulse of Africa's most exciting nation. Nigeria Week London 2025 is coming to Hippodrome Theatre from July 24th to 26th, 2025, showcasing the best in Nigerian arts, music, fashion, and investment opportunities. Whether you're looking to discover the future of real estate, explore Nigeria's culinary masterpieces, or get immersed in an electric Afrobeat performance, this is the event of the year. You can also join us for a film festival, cultural dance spectacles, and the recognition awards. Don't miss out on the business opportunities and cultural experiences waiting for you.
Let's go.
Book your tickets now before they're gone on eventbrite.co.uk. Call or text +447 438 893 190 or 080 330 46768 or +447 459 071 747. Visit our website superiorradioandtelevision.com.
SRTV. Innovative content.